Good morning. It was a peaceful place to camp. That's my tent. Good choice, I have to say, even though last night at some point there was a prayer call and I was here, and then in these woods I started to hear the same animal screaming, responding to the prayer call. And I was like, what is this? I was like, oh, maybe it's hyenas or wolves. It was strange. I couldn't really tell what it was. So then I was paranoid and I was like, oh, maybe there are wolves here. So I put my pannier there with the food a little distant. I got my bear spray ready. I hang on a tree the trash because I had a little meal here. I had some of these, they call it Turkish salami. It's not that good, but I don't know, it feels like it's protein. But the best is I found some beans, some borlotti beans, cranberry beans, cooked in tomato sauce, and they are ready to eat. They are less than €1, 400 grams, 3 portion. It's so good. It looks like the beans that you see in the Western movies of like Trinity, for example. Minus the bacon, of course. But very, very good find. I will have to buy more when I find those things. Yeah, they're ready to eat. They've been on the panniers a few hours for under the sun, so they were basically warm. But yeah, you can open and just eat in them. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. And my back is not doing well today, unfortunately. Well, it's a few days now. But yeah, I will walk around a little bit just to get my back adjusted to the day position. Off we go even today. New day, new adventure on the Sufi Trail. Today is a good day to die. It's a beautiful morning, should be mostly sunny, and there is a chance of rain in the afternoon. Little chance. I wonder what happened here. I think I made a good call to camp where I camped last night. Because after there wasn't really any opportunities. What a world. Early in the morning. What a world. A good chunk of climbing is done. Now I'm doing a segment of 1.5 kilometers that it's still climbing, but it's much more gentle. I can pedal it relatively easy. So many olive trees in Turkey as well. Now I get stuff. 1.5 kilometers of hell. I think it's the last bit, then a small descent. It's not over yet. A little longer. If this is not the top, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Give me like 1 kilometer of descent, please. At least there is a nice breeze. I'm afraid to check the map. I hope I'm going left and not going right. Look at that wall. It's a beautiful ride though. can't complain. It's my lack of fitness the problem. Left. Yes. Left. Let's go left. It's better. Much better. It's a really beautiful ride, huh?
Follow this way for 350 meters.
There is a little hamlet coming up now, immediately, and I think here I can get water because I'm running low on water.
In 30 meters, turn right onto street.
I'm gonna whisper because it's Friday, we are at the mosque, but I got some water, it's kinda fresh. I got some water from the thermos. I made iced tea with the Mercadona little packet, and I'm gonna have some more borlotti beans. These are really good. I mean, they're not very good for my farts, I can tell you this much. I was starting to smell like a pig, so I took advantage of the soap and the water, and I washed myself a little bit, but also my sun hoodie, because it was rigid because of all the salt from the sweat. And now it's better, very fresh. With this air, trash disposal. Even though I could just as well throw it on the side of the road. It's a drop in the ocean of the trash. And this grass is all with thorns. That's not super fun, if I'm being honest. I have things sticking to my legs. Pointy stuff. So now I'll be back to civilization. Down there somewhere in the valley there is a variant. One section, and I think it's the normal section, goes along the valley. There must be a river somewhere there, and it goes. And then there is a variant. I don't know if it's the winter variant, and I don't know why. Maybe because the path is very close to the river, I don't know. But maybe it's the road up there. It goes up and then it comes down. I feel like staying down at the moment. Now the problem is the people hiking can go down across the highway, across the railway, and I can't. I need to figure out. Let's see if I can go up here. Ah, look, A101. They should have my beans here. They're slightly over €1. At A101 in Turkey, they have Big Bubble, Italian chewing gum. I grew up on this shit. There you go. Easy. Easy.
In 60 meters, keep left onto street.
Easy. I think the trail goes next to the river because it shows the option also to go on the paved road if the river is too full, I guess. I don't know. Man, that's intense. I don't know. Here, there's no way I'm going there. I'm gonna check out down there if there is a passage, otherwise I go back on the road. Maybe it's there, I have no idea, but to be honest, here there are some Berber wire fencing as well. I can't really see the trail. Even there it doesn't get any better. No. I'm going back on the road. There are three alternatives here. This one, but to me it's not viable. The other one that I should have gone up and around, and the paved road. Sometimes you need to take the path of least resistance. Alright, back to the paved road. I will just continue here. No, this is not the way to go. It puts me back on the highway. There's no much alternatives. Or I do the highway next to the river. It's impossible. It's too dense. I cannot find the trail. And the other alternative is to go up the mountain. So let's do that. I could do the highway, but that's the easy way, no? An idiot, I need to go back. I still need to go on the other side, of course. Alright. The climb starts officially now. Alright, they told me that I cannot go here because it's a mining and then I was like, fuck it. This is the only way to go. So they said they are gonna escort me because there are some trucks coming and going, and there is a little bit where they are planning to do some blasting, and they want to make sure that I'm safe. The mining cement. I'm out of the mine. The guy with the 4x4 was like, it's forbidden. It's like, forbidden by who? The invisible man. You just made it up. There's no signpost. It's a trail marked on every app I have. I need to find some shade and rest a little bit. There isn't much breeze. Yeah. Minutes away from a heat stroke. Another little push and I'm done at this climb. Hopefully. Maybe this is the top. Hopefully. When I was there on top of the village, I told you I wanted the easy way. But ended up the hard way. Now as soon as I find a nice spot with a little bit of shade to rest, I need to chill a bit, mix some icy water with the normal water and drink. There's another river there, or water reservoir. We go down this way, yeah? I'm almost cold. I'm drenched in sweat, and now with the breeze of the of the little speed, I'm almost feeling cold. Cooling down a lot. Even here they make cement, I think. Bottle of iron and this Dana Hambon. It's terrible, but it's cheap. Cheap protein, maybe. But maybe I can go here to eat my melon. Beautiful mosque. Look at the stonework. So I got water, loaded up on water, and I'm gonna chill here a little bit. I got this melon for 20 liras, which is I don't know, 40 cents, 40 euro cents. Good price. So the people are praying now at the mosque, and here is a Turkish bath, I think. One guy came and he said, banyo. And I was like, I would love to, but I'm too dirty for banyo. Banyo is like a Turkish bath. It's like a man. You go there, you get changed, and I think they give you some sort of rope, a vest to wear. And then you go into a warm room, and then I think there is they put soap and they scrub you, and then there is a chill area. And I would have loved to do it, but I'm a bit self-conscious. I'm really a bit too dirty, so I passed on the banyo. I chilled here a little bit. Look at this cat, it's so tiny. It's as big as my hand, basically. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. For once, nice and easy. I think here we cross the railway. Let's hope it doesn't become a super hiking route. Oh, it doesn't look good, guys. Oh. Rough going. I leave my bike here 1 second because it's getting rough here. I'm gonna check what's the situation. This is very rough, but if it's only a little bit, I can deal with this. But if it's a few kilometers this way, yeah, this is a bit of a hiking trail, very hiking. Look at this. Oh man. This is no bueno. Dilemma. What would you do? I've contacted Sedat on WhatsApp that runs sufitrail.com, and I asked him about this part, because that I'm gonna lose like an hour almost just to do a little bit there. And I wanted to know if there were some more obstacles. But he said it's very rough, very dense for at least another kilometer. And obviously he said there was a little slide a few years ago, and because this road is not used, they're not gonna maintain it. And obviously, as you can see, it's not just pushing through, but it's a 2 meters drop, and on the side it's gonna be very difficult because there is gravel that comes down. So I basically have to remove everything, absolutely everything, all the bags, the water, and then push through. Hopefully you can see this, but yeah, we are here, and he told me it's rough for about 1 kilometer. So I think until here, 1.2 kilometers. And then you arrive to this place, Zobran, in about 3 kilometers. His suggestion is to go back down and take this road up, and I will arrive on the paved road to Zobran, and then from here I follow the trail again. The smell. This is wild sage. Hopefully you can see it. It's a little, the leaves are much smaller than the one that you usually plant in your garden or you buy at the supermarket. But yeah, it smells beautiful. I can clean my teeth with sage, yeah, very good. Let's go back down and start climbing immediately. I think there will be some good opportunities to camp on the other side too. Fuck. So much effort for nothing. I think it's here and then here left, if I'm not mistaken. When I check the map, if this road could also lead up there. Let me check. Yes, hopefully it's, in theory, even this dirt road could take me on the road that I want to take to go up there. So basically I need to go around that hill and then around this one, and I end up in the same place. Now I hope I don't have to come back. That's it, it's a dead end. The road used to go there, but now there is a railway. I hate when they don't update the maps. Actually, it was on the map, my mistake. I didn't zoom in enough to see it. But if you zoom in enough, you see that the road is interrupted by the railway. Alright, we're back at the village. Let's hope we can ride a little bit without any problems. At least half an hour, 40 minutes. A very, very fast train just passed. So I should be safe. Hopefully. A little bit of pavement for a change. I have another 4 kilometers, give or take, to be back on the Sufi Trail, hiking Sufi Trail. I think this is the the road that they do with the cycling Sufi Trail, because there are two different sets of maps. I'm following the hiking one, but you can get an easier one that is the cycling
Take the next
Sufi
right.
Trail. What's up, dude? Are you scared? I think this is the end of pavement. The Sufi Trail biking signpost. Look at the fox, look at the fox. The sun is set about 1.1 kilometer away. Get in there. I'm gonna camp here, I think. I will find a spot that is flattish. Maybe there. Yeah, so the trail, the little hamlet I was aiming to, is just behind here. It's 300 meters. And I think here it's better. In the end, the mountains of imagination were nothing but a house, and this grand life of mine was nothing but an excuse. You've been hearing my story so patiently for a lifetime. Now hear this. It was nothing but a fairy tale.